Think of a car that's fun to drive and it's pretty cool to look at. It's a clever car and it's one that you're most likely going to buy brand new. Reason being? Well, it's affordable. So quite simply, you can. I'm talking about the Toyota Yaris YRX. They come in many shapes and sizes, but this is the 4-door hatch variety. And I've borrowed it from the wonderful team at City Toyota right here in Perth. Now, I should point out, this isn't a car you're going to see leading the pack out at Wanneroo Raceway. It is, however, economical. Incredibly so, it turns out, which is exactly what the creators had in mind when they designed it. Under the bonnet is a 1.5 litre 4-cylinder petrol engine with the perfect amount of poke to zip you around the city and lead you out the highway in comfort. On average, the vehicle uses very little fuel. In fact, just 6.3 litres per 100 kilometres. Now, the drive comes from the front wheels, which will make doing donuts a bit of a problem. And in this model, there's a 4-speed auto or the 5-speed manual transmission. But back to those looks. Now, for a guy who's much more at home in a big, robust Land Cruiser, I've got to say, I actually like this neat little package. But then why wouldn't I with its sports front grille and headlights, alloy wheels and matching body colour bumpers? Could it be possible that this car might turn heads? Now, Wayne, this is quite an incredible car. It's amazing that they've crammed so much into this new model but kept it quite affordable as well. What's the price on this guy?
There are a few models in the range, Dan, and you're looking at $15,990 drive away for the starting model through to $21,390 as a recommended retail for this car that you've been reviewing. And don't forget, you've got the government and statutory charges as well on top of that.
Oh, that's brilliant too. And it actually seems, having had a drive, it actually seems like it's a bigger car inside. Is that true?
Yeah, and the way they work actually is a small car but with a really wide platform, and to do that they push the wheels to the corners, and that actually gives a better footprint on the road, to give you a feel that you're driving a big car even though you're in a small car, and a lot of great stability.
Oh, it's a really wonderful piece of technology. It's a very safe car too, it turns out, isn't it?
It has a 5-star safety rating, which includes that vehicle stability control as well. And
it's a good looking car too. I mean, it's the sort of thing that stands out on the road.
That's right, and actually when you get in the car, it's actually got really high pivot points, so you can actually get in and out of that car really easily. So even from a younger buyer to an older buyer, it's actually very good to get in and out of that car without dipping down into a small car.
Something you probably wouldn't notice, but it's a great convenience.
Well, that's right, yeah, very good.
And to continue that theme, let me point out a couple of sporty additions on the inside too. First up, the wheel. It's D-shaped, it's moulded, and it's home to a set of audio controls. Sporty. You may not realise, but right now I'm also very snug. Can you guess why? Bucket seats. That's sporty too. The Yaris YRX is also full of technology. There's things like keyless entry, Bluetooth, USB and SD card connections, and of course there's cruise control. Another feature here is the traffic avoidance system, which provides up-to-the-minute info on the road conditions ahead. If there's an accident, two things happen. You get warning to detour, and the chance for a cheeky wave at everyone still travelling straight ahead. Now, safety features heavily in this car too. Things like the high-strength, impact-absorbing structure, which Toyota have called the safety cell. There's 7 airbags, and the seats have been specially designed with whiplash-reducing technology. They're not there by accident. They're there for one. To sum up, this little beauty is here to put the fun back into practical. It's a fuel-efficient, sporty car that suits both the family and a fast-paced urban lifestyle. Best place to find one is in the showroom of City Toyota, or you can follow the links from ZoomTV.